And we're getting some more inputs on the story. Now, the Ambala Police has posted on X, and I quote, "Under the guise of farmers' movement, miscreants are creating havoc at Shambhu barrier. Miscreants were repeatedly throwing stones at the police, and total of 25 soldiers, including 18 police and 7 paramilitary personnel, were injured due to the stone pelting by the miscreants." And CNN News 18's Anshul Singh is joining us on this story. Anshul, could you give us more details about the ruckus that was created by the miscreants at the Shambhu barrier as claimed by the Ambala Police?
So yes, since yesterday the situation at the border, at the Shambhu border, has remained peaceful. The farmers have also not tried to march forward because remember there was a meeting that was called in by the central government. Due to that meeting, there was absolute peace that was maintained. In fact, the Haryana Police officials or the RF that has been deployed on the borders did not fire any tear gas shells yesterday. So over the last 24 hours, the situation has been peaceful. The videos that we are showing to our viewers on the screens right now, these videos are from day one of violence, where the farmers were trying to march towards the national capital, were trying to cross into the Haryana border, and then once the tear gas shells were fired, the farmers also retaliated and started pelting stones at the police, due to which 24 security forces have been injured. On the other hand, the farmers also claim that approximately 100 people have been injured from their side as well, due to the tear gas shelling that has happened on them from the side of the Haryana border. So yes, the violence had broken out on the first day and the second day as well, but over the last 24 hours the situation has remained peaceful. In fact, the meeting that happened yesterday has some positivity in it, and that is the reason why we are expecting that today as well there will be no violence or any untoward incident that might happen at the borders of Haryana and Punjab, especially at the Shambhu border, which was the epicenter of violence once the march started on the 13th of February.
All right, Anshul, please stay with us. We're also being joined by Yash Goyal from Ghazipur border. Yash, how is the situation over there today?
Well, Anjali, the situation here at Ghazipur border or any other border of the national capital remains peaceful, though the police continues to be on a very high alert. You can see in these visuals that there is some sort of traffic congestion which is being reported, and in fact it is natural, because what the police has done, as we were mentioning from the past few days, that these roads have been narrowed down. In fact, these are six lane national highways which have been turned into 2-lane roads, and that is why these sorts of traffic snarls are being witnessed. I'll give you a small glimpse of this entire stretch. You can see a heavy traffic congestion, but this is something to not worry about, because these are the peak hours we are talking about here in the national capital. In fact, a lot of people are commuting from Uttar Pradesh to Delhi, from Delhi to Uttar Pradesh, and that is why these conditions are prevailing. But we have seen from the last 3 to 4 days these congestions happen, and in fact 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. onwards the situation becomes normal. So as of now, like Anshul was mentioning, be it at Shambhu border, be it any other border of the national capital adjoining with either with Punjab, either with Haryana or Uttar Pradesh, all borders are as of now peaceful. Though the paramilitary forces, the police personnel are very high in numbers on all these borders, just to make sure that if any surprise element happen, they are there to tackle that very situation. Yesterday was the meeting of the protesting farmers with the union government. The union government say the meeting was peaceful. The farmer says the meeting was inconclusive, and that is why another round of meeting will happen on Sunday 6 p.m. in Chandigarh itself, and till then we can expect that some sort of a calm will prevail on all the borders of the national capitals. Yes, we also heard from the farm leaders. They say that if the police will not take any action against them, the farmers will also be continuing with a peaceful protest. But as of now, talking about Ghazipur border, talking about Tikri border, talking about any other border, Shambhu border of the national capital, everywhere the police deployment is very high. Though we have seen that on the borders like Shambhu border, the surveillance is more, and that is why we are seeing such situation here at this border. of traffic congestion, but most of these
All
things
right,
will
Yash,
actually
thank you so much for getting us all those details. Anshul, thank you for getting us all those details from the Shambhu border. Now, let's listen into what Union Minister Arjun Munda and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann had to say about the third round of talks that took place yesterday.
सरकार और किसान संगठनों के बीच बहुत ही अच्छे माहौल में सकारात्मक चर्चा हुई है, पॉजिटिव चर्चा हुई है। चर्चा को हमने करते हुए अगली तिथि रविवार को शाम 6 बजे के लिए फिर से आगे की चर्चा को जारी रखेंगे।
बहुत लंबी चौड़ी गलबात किसान संगठनां च ते केंद्र सरकार च हुई है। तीसरी मीटिंग है एक हफ्ते दे विच, क्योंकि पंजाब दा किसान सब तो वध प्रभावित है, अंदोलित है। इसलिए मेरा फर्ज बनता सी कि मैं पंजाब दे मुखिया होने के नाते अपने लोगों के वकील के तौर पर इत्थे आवां। हर विषय ते यानी कि हर टॉपिक ते बहुत डिटेल च गल हुई है।